see is green lights. All I see is green lights. All I spit is real life.
What's going on, guys? Devin Caswell here. Today we're talking about embracing change. Now, the world we live in is constantly changing. It's morphing, it's shifting, it's evolving. You can look back 100 years ago at all the things that we didn't have at that time compared to what we do have now, and you can tell how rapidly this world has changed and how rapidly it's evolved. I'm here to tell you, if you want success for your vision or for your dream, then you need to be able to embrace change. Don't just embrace change, but seek change. If something doesn't challenge you, then it's not going to change you. In fact, progress is impossible without change. The definition of insanity is doing the same exact thing and expecting a different result. So if you want things to be different in your life, then start making changes in your life. 70% of America is unhappy with their careers and disengaged from their jobs, meaning that 70% of America is waking up every day, dragging their feet to work to clock into a job that they don't really like doing just to keep food on the table. Even though they know deep down inside of them they're destined for a greater purpose and they have a dream crying out to them to be released. But they let fear and comfortability paralyze them from chasing their dreams. I'm here to tell you, if change isn't happening in your life, that means you're remaining comfortable. And if you're remaining comfortable, then you're not growing. Don't fear change. Fear of change only brings limitation and unfulfillment. Change is inevitable. You can't stop it, you can't fight it, you can only choose to ignore it or to embrace it. You can't always determine the wind in the sails, but you can choose how to position the sails. You can't always predict change, but you can choose how to react to change. And I'm here to tell you, success for your vision will be determined by your adaptability to change. And oftentimes the changes that are necessary can be scary. The things that God calls us to do can be scary and out of our comfort zone, but the reason that God pushes us out of our comfort zone is for the benefit of our growth. Maybe some of you want to be a pastor or worship leader, but you have stage fright. Maybe he calls some of you to own a business or an organization, but you fear that it'll be too much of a risk and detrimental to your finances. Maybe he calls some of you to be a missionary, but you have a fear of travel and of culture. The enemy wants us to fear, because the enemy knows that if we're afraid to make our dreams take flight, then we'll never be able to soar like wings on eagles. So have courage, embrace opportunity, embrace change, and watch yourself grow. Stop focusing on the old, be fearless, and start building the new. I need you guys to understand that seasons change. See, God isn't a statue or a monument. He's a movement, constantly moving in us and through us, stirring up our hearts. He's always taking us through new seasons, dry seasons, fruitful seasons, difficult seasons, prosperous seasons. It's called life. And not every season of your life is going to be a highlight. It's oftentimes during the challenges of life, during the dry seasons, that the most growth is experienced. In fact, how much fruit you bear during the fruitful seasons is a reflection of how diligent you were with the dry seasons of life. God can move very quickly. So I challenge you, no matter what season of life you're in right now, to take full advantage of it. Grow as much as you can, because you have no idea how quickly God can change your life for the better. Sometimes God is testing our patience, and sometimes He moves very fast. So be ready for anything. So remember, if you seek change, if you don't fear change, and if you understand that seasons change, you'll definitely be one step closer to embracing change. If you guys got any comments, any suggestions, any questions, or any prayer requests, go ahead and comment down below. Thank you so much for your time. Please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon.
All I see is green lights. All I see is green lights. All I spit is real life.